I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video.
What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone break room, y'all. Boy, all right, y'all see the title. Okay, we ain't got a thumbnail. We'll have one at the end of the live, honey. Thank y'all so much for coming on in to the break room. Child, a mess. You hear me? It's always like, baby, when I tell you there's so much going on, happy Monday, y'all. I'm being so rude. Although Monday is almost over. Yes, you at the doses. Happy Monday, y'all. I hope everybody's doing good and feeling great. Now, y'all got to understand, a lot of the stuff, some of the stuff that I talk about, I be a little behind because y'all know I try to catch it in between my little breaks and stuff like that. What you say, True? Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about it. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Yeah, with True, we're going to talk about it. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Hey, Vaughn, hey, Woo, honey, Sean, Latrice, Anisha, Ashley, Jasmine up in here. Who else up in the break room? We're going to talk about, okay, y'all, let's get into it. Hey, Sperta Curls and Say Cheese, Michelle, Two-Piece Cigarette, Ram, Miss OKC Blue, E-Boy, JBK Blue. Yeah, we're going to talk about it, girl. We're going to talk about it. Girl, who don't want attention? Okay, hey, Lisa, hey, Latoya, hey, Jessica, hey, Nikki. So, y'all, look, before we get into that, let me say this real quick. Baby, it's a verdict watch for that Diddy trial. What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all think innocent or guilty? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know. I mean, y'all, it can go either way. It can go hung jury. I did see they said one of the jurors can't follow the jury instructions. I think they said juror number, I don't know what number it was. They can't follow jury instructions. I don't know, but I'll say this. Basically, from the people that I've watched who come back and do their commentary on what happened each day in the trial, Cassie obviously is the basis of this trial, okay? No, Anisha, not today, and I'm going to tell you why. I am real tired today, y'all. I can't even lie to you. I'm wore out, and I know I got to have more energy to do B. Simone. We'll have to do it tomorrow. I know I've been pushing it off, y'all, but as you guys know, I work a full-time job. And y'all, there'll be days where I'm just wore out. I'm tired, okay? Because my job is like, I do a lot, y'all. So I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, but I can't do it today because I got to kind of get in, get out today, y'all. Because, yeah, juror number 25, that's what it is, Nakia. From Breakfast Club. I hadn't listened today on what happened in court. Well, basically, they're just waiting for the jury to deliberate. Okay. Thank you, Donna. I feel you might be tired, too ready to hit the bed when I get up. Girl, I'll be so ready to dive in. Okay. I don't know, y'all. The trial just seemed so short. It didn't really seem like the YSL trial. That went on for well over a year. Like it was a lot going on. Like they took forever just to pick a jury, you know. And child, that was just YSL. We talking about Diddy, a whole mogul. Child, what was it? Was it 7 weeks? Child, it seemed like 4 weeks. It went very, very fast. You know, obviously the feds move very different than the state. You know. Thank you, Ashley Bashley. we know that I don't, y'all. I'm just sorry. You know, it's like, dang, I really didn't want to be in Diddy's business like that, like all in his bedroom business. And, you know, even if this man gets off, let's just say he does become, you know, be found innocent or not guilty of the charges. Child, where's his life going to go from here? No, really. He already lost that big liquor contract. That was his money. That was for sure. Because let's be honest, when does Diddy produce the hit? It's been forever. Okay. And it just seemed, I don't know, y'all. It was what? Cassie, Jane Doe, who else? Mia. I mean, it was just a few women. And let's be honest, it had to be far more people, in my opinion, that he victimized. Now, we do understand a lot of people came up with lawsuits and stuff like that, but these are the people that actually made it to the trial that were witnesses. So I just, you know, it's me personally, like, what did he like to do in the bedroom? He liked baby oil and Astroglide. It's like, I'm gonna be honest with Capricorn Clark, but yeah, but Capricorn Clark wasn't necessarily, he wasn't misusing her for sexual favors. They said a lot didn't agree to testify. Exactly. But I thought if you get subpoenaed, you have to. You ain't got no choice. You think he'll be more popular amongst celebs? I mean, I don't think he should be throwing any more parties, though. I think he should be definitely done with the parties. Yeah, ain't no more Diddy parties, okay? I wouldn't care if it's white tie, black tie, pink tie. No more Diddy parties. That's it. So I don't know, y'all. Then a lot of people feel like, oh, it's just tearing down a black man's legacy and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, yeah, but let's be honest. Like, Diddy wasn't 100. Like, y'all act like he was just walking around here like he, you know, like he was doing everything like proper. Like, Diddy, yeah, there's a lot of stuff he did he ain't had no business doing. And, you know, me personally, I feel like a lot of his karma is coming back to bite him. And Diddy obviously got bigger than the power. Like, his head, like he felt like he was untouchable until somebody had to show him, oh no, Ninja, you can be touched. And essentially, to me, this is what this trial is. Somebody showing him that you can be touched. So, you know, I'm not really care, you know, to be honest with you, Black and Bougie, I don't really care about Diddy's legacy, because I'm not going to reap the benefits of it, you know, but I just, you know, it just, I don't know. It just really makes you feel like Hollywood is, like people have been saying for years and years and years, is very Holly weird. And if Diddy got that going on, God, ain't no telling how many others. Because let's be honest, y'all. Everybody was at a Diddy party down there. Now, did they stay until the oil came out? I don't know. But everybody was at a Diddy party. Said Puff did a lot of dirt for years, and now his fate is in the hands of people he would normally look down on. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Yeah. I think Diddy mess go deep if he goes down, a lot more getting exposed. That's true too. But if that's the case, why didn't they get exposed in the trial? Like, that's where the exposing should have happened. Do y'all notice how many people's names was kept? Like KK. KK definitely should have been a co-conspirator because she was his right-hand man. Y'all, they said KK was making $600,000 a year. $600,000 a year working for Diddy. Making sure all his hotel rooms was lubricated and oiled up. $600,000 a year? And I was thinking, well, when did she have time to spend it? Because, girl, you was forever running behind Diddy, making sure he get his freak on. Nikki said, for me, they could have kept this trial. The things and people he should be prosecuted for, he isn't. Cassie got her money. Cassie did get her money. Cassie definitely got to live with her wounds. It just looks like sis is healing. She didn't marry. She got cheering. Got $30,000, 20 from Diddy, 10 from the hotel. Sis over there living real swell. And it's funny because before this trial, she was over there. Her and her husband and her child was over there living with her mother. And now she ain't got to live with nobody, mom. And he had no one to testify on his behalf. Well, to be quite honest with you, it wasn't for the defense. The defense did what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to, when the prosecution's witness, they did direct. They went and, redirected with the witnesses. Technically, the burden of proof was on the feds, was on the prosecution. The burden of proof was on them. The burden of proof wasn't on the defense. And so they basically did what they were supposed to do. The prosecution had witnesses. They went and questioned the witnesses. Counter question, or however you say it, y'all. I'm not really no legal beagle, but they did. So technically, the defense didn't have to call anybody because the burden of proof wasn't on for them. It was for the prosecution. No, I didn't, Vaughn. Hey, Ash. Not even a character witness. Nothing. So I just wonder if he goes to jail for years and years and years, what's going to happen to his... And I'm just asking this question, y'all. It's not like I'm going to lose sleep over it because trust me, Diddy ain't worried about me and my family. But I wonder what's going to happen to his children. Now, y'all know his sons, they got trials coming up too. They got situations coming up where they can be dragged into court. Like, it's a whole mess over there. Like, I was just like, damn, Diddy. Like, if you was going to do your dirt, okay, but why you got your sons? Like, your sons is all involved in it. I don't know, y'all. It's a lot going on, and I don't even know how Diddy sleep at night. Like, how could you sleep at night? Diddy's mother is the money holder, so the kids are good. You said I wanted him on trial for the people he rugged and raped without their knowledge and consent. I feel for the twins. They didn't have one parent, and he may be going away for a while. Yeah. Well, one thing about it, the twins definitely got a support system. Kimora Lee Simmons, her and their mother were the best of friends. So she definitely got them. Obviously, they got, their grandmother, and I'm pretty sure a host of others. I think Delilah and Jessie are not, those are Diddy's twin daughters. They're not going to college. I think they got some type of sweatshirt line or something going on. But they announced that they're not going to college. The devil definitely did come to Calexio. You can't believe Quincy shows up to support him? Yeah. I mean, we just know the gossip of what's going on, but they're in the family, so they know what the real is and what they know what it is and what it ain't. We just know the gossip. That's what we know. Everything's in Janice Cohn's name, so the daughters will have money for a good future. Well, that's good. And it sounds like they're trying to be little entrepreneurs themselves. So I don't know, y'all. Like I said, I'm anxious to see this come to an end. I want to know how it's going to play out. I really do. And then, you know what? It's just like anything, when R. Kelly was on trial and he got found guilty, we talked about it for a while. Then we don't talk about R. Kelly like that, we don't talk about him like that anymore. The guy that was, what's his name? With Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, when he went to his trial, he got found guilty, child. I know he was stabbed a few weeks ago or a month or so ago in jail, but, essentially once his verdict came and went, child, nobody talks about that like that anymore. Diddy's situation has been going on since what, like 2022, 2023. And guess what? If you get found guilty, we'll talk about it for a couple of weeks, and child, we won't be talking about that anymore. I think he probably will too. I think he probably will be charged, Renee, on some, not all. But even if he get charged on some, that's still jail time for him. You know, I mean, he's still going to prison, federal prison. Albie Shore was not around, so Quincy don't know better. It's lately he has been asking for a relationship with Quincy. And I believe Albie Shore wasn't around because of Diddy's presence. I believe Diddy probably told Albie Shore don't come around. And I think that's why he wasn't around. So, I don't know, y'all. It'll be interesting. Obviously, once we hear how it's going to go, either way, I know Juror 25 is over there acting like they can't read and write and they don't understand simple instructions. Well, let's be honest. Those jury instructions, from what I was hearing when they were being read by another content creator that I watched, I mean, it wasn't real simple. It was a lot of detail, a lot of things they had to pay attention to, obviously. And he's 55, so 10 years is a lot. That's true. And he already white as Santa Claus over there. His whole head is white as it want to be, just as white as snow. I said, stressful. Do that to you, honey. See what I'm saying, y'all? All the money in the world can't save you. You can have all the money in the world, but when God coming for you, yeah, that money don't matter. It definitely don't matter. Selling your soul to the devil, but you know, he ain't here to protect you. Did R. Kelly get life? No, I don't think R. Kelly got life, but you know, R. Kelly is shoot. R. Kelly close to 60. What he about 50, 55, 57, something like that. I don't know exactly how R. Kelly is. 15 years could be life for him. Like a hair dye would do it. Yeah, that's true, sis. That like a hair dye definitely would do it. Oh, I don't know, y'all. Okay, y'all, let's get into it. Let's get into another quick conversation, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, I am wore out today. Hey, Lisa. Hey, JB. Hey, Deborah. Surely faint. Rich people normally get away with stuff, so I'm shocked that this is happening. No, because you know, I'm gonna tell you something, girl. Stuff ain't like it used to be, you know. And they trying to make me personally, I just feel like they just trying to make I don't know. I just feel like they trying to prove a point. They're trying to prove a point, and they're using a lot of these superstars as that. Okay. Did he get 30 years? Hey, Audra. Yeah, so R. Kelly got 30 years. I don't know how many years he got. I know he got a long time. Okay, I'm just say that. Hell, 30 minutes in prison is too damn long. Okay, girl. Too damn long. All right, y'all, let's move on. Tasha, can you pull up TMZ? They showed the document that had to review and answer for his jurors. View and answer for his jurors. TMZ. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can pull that up for you, ma'am. Child, why they saying, while I'm looking up TMZ, child, why they around there saying that Derrick Rose, y'all know the last man standing in the New Orleans jail escapees? Child, why they saying that Derrick Rose then grew his hair out and is living as a woman? I said, how he grow his hair out in a month, y'all? What the man been on? What he been on run about 6 weeks? I said, when he use a soul grow, let your soul grow. Well, child, if anything, the man got on a wig. He ain't grew. I said, baby, the internet will tell a story. You hear me? I said, baby, y'all will tell a story. Talking about he didn't let his hair grow out. Well, honey, I need the hair serum he using. Child, give me that damn hair serum, baby, so I can have my hair down to my buttocks and leave them damn lace fronts alone. I said, well, the internet will tell a story. You hear me? Not that he let his hair grow out and he's living as a woman. I said, baby, TMZ. I said, baby, y'all, I said the internet will tell a tale. You hear me? Y'all will tell a tale. Lord. And then it be the people spreading it around like it's real tea. I said, Lord have mercy. Okay, let's see if we can get this on. Is this the one? Give me a moment, y'all. I don't know if this is the one to show what you're talking about, Vaughn, but I'm gonna play this one.
Diddy case for only a matter of an hour or two, and there is already strife. And we are going to talk about what this means. But short story, the jurors sent a note to the judge already saying that juror 25 cannot follow the judge's instructions. I think I know what that means.
It certainly sounds like most of the jury, 11 jurors, agree on what they want to do here.
At least on something. We don't know.
It could be just for one of the counts.
It could be for one of the counts. It could be for all of the counts.
Entire case.
It's weird that a couple hours in
that they already send a note, because that means they're not even, there's no need
feels
for
like
them to discuss anything. Like, we know this is what we want.
Feels like this guy's a holdout.
Right. And this one person is the holdout.
And so now the question.
Okay, so hold on, y'all. She sent me the one. Is this on YouTube? Oh, they are? Okay, well, don't worry about it then. We ain't gonna use it. Only TMZ playing with me. So yeah, but anyway, it's like a questionnaire. Okay, well, apparently Juror 25 can't follow directions and instructions. Okay, so that's it on that. All right. So like I said, we'll be watching and we'll see what's going on. Nikki said they like to start. Yeah, well, we're not gonna play that. So like I said, y'all, I just wanted to kind of touch on that because I don't know if you guys had time to catch up. They're gonna have a mistrial probably. Yeah, it could be possible. I don't know. At this point, child, who knows? But let's be honest. A mistrial, that means a whole new jury. I hope it's not a mistrial. Like either set that man free or give him his time. Do one of the whole mistrial thing. That means you got to do this all over again. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to do it all over again. Thank you, Sharon. Okay, y'all. Let's get into Jasmine. So real quick, y'all, yesterday, Jasmine went live and she titled the live UGH, okay? And I was like, what's ugh, sis? Like, what's going on? So I did take a few moments and listen. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it was very hard, extremely hard for me to concentrate on Jasmine. She wasn't really talking, but Little Legend's audible in the background was just, do I think he's innocent? No, I don't think he's innocent. No, I mean, Diddy's sex life is his business, right? But he's not on trial for DV, okay? Like how he did Cassie, based off what we saw in that hotel video and based off the things Cassie has described and others, yeah, he definitely guilty of that, but that's not what he's on trial for. So he's not on trial for DV. He's on trial for, other things. Do I feel like Diddy arm wrestled people down to the ground and made them to take flights and have sex in hotels? No. I feel like all those people that were involved, be it the females or the male prostitute, or oh Lord, I can't say that, the prostitutes, I feel like they were all willing participants because essentially everybody was getting paid in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You know, she was just reading comments and wallowing in self-pity. Yeah. So y'all, let's get into this real quick because over the years we have got really sick of Jasmine, the most depressing chick in America. Let me say this: things that most of us as women we figure out, even if we got to sit and kind of think on it for a minute, we eventually do what, y'all? We get it figured out, right? Jasmine wants easy. Jasmine don't want to work hard. Hence the reason why she's continuously done YouTube for all these years. Now she claims that since Legend get ready to go to daycare - school, that's going to be really a relief for her, right? She's going to be able to get something going. Girl, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're going to sit there and waddle in your pity. My thing is this: what happened to the other My Jazzed Up Life channel? Like, y'all got to remember, Jasmine has 3 different YouTube platforms that all 3 of them are monetized. Ever since Chris left, she ain't been on that Extra Jazz and Chris channel. The My Jazzed Up Life, once they gave her My Jazzy Life back, she clearly left that channel, okay? And she stayed focused on her moneymaker, which is My Jazzy Life. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't feel sorry for Jasmine when Jasmine don't utilize her resources to her full potential. So you cannot feel sorry for this lady. And it's just like, girl, you are 30-something years old. Get your ass up and go do something with yourself. Sitting on the internet crying to a bunch of people that already got their own ish going on is not going to solve your problem, in my opinion. Yeah, she did shine, and she didn't.
I put it in the baby toilet.
Baby toilet?
I put it like in the book part.
Baby toilet, baby.
I don't know why I still got this thing.
What's you here? You hear jokes. I never seen.
Sorry.
Right, Waffle Toast.
I don't know. I just feel overwhelmed.
Oh.
I feel like.
Time.
Huh?
Here.
Let me see. What is it?
Here's time.
Oh, on the brush.
Yes.
You don't like that?
No.
You want to take it out?
No. Yes.
Nisha. Hey, Monique.
Please?
Please. You hear you say, you back.
Oh, God.
What's that? You. I see it.
So, newsflash, y'all. Jasmine is now saying that DoorDash ain't really DoorDashing for her. She said the DoorDash coin ain't really coining. No shit, Sherlock. We told you that. We told you was not going to. I'm going to tell y'all something. The other day I was on TikTok. And y'all know how when you scroll and the ads will come up? There was an ad where they were advertising working for DoorDash, and how they were advertising DoorDash to come work for DoorDash. They said they used this lady and her family, and she said, "This is how I bought my house with DoorDash money." Now, am I minimizing DoorDash? No, I am not, y'all. A hustle is a hustle. DoorDash is a nice way to supplement your income. I said, not you done bought a whole big old 4-bedroom house with DoorDash coin. And I said, now DoorDash, now cut it out. Now cut it out. Now, maybe during the pandemic when people was, making damn near $1,000 a day, maybe. But now in 2025, where people can get out, I'm not saying that everybody want to go get their food, but people, especially on the weekend, honey, people be out and about moving around, especially in the summer damn time. I said, not you bought your house with the DoorDash income. I said, oh, Jasmine must have seen that ad on TikTok. And you know, she loved TikTok. I said, she must have saw that ad on TikTok and thought she can go buy her house too with DoorDash coin. But now she over here saying DoorDash ain't really paying no money. Well, duh. Hey, Miss B.
Hey, y'all.
Be quiet, you phone.
I don't know. I'm just exhausted.
Yeah, you got to be out there, Nisha. You can't just be out there for 3 hours.
Financially, I'm just drained. I'm kind of ready
I
for him
want to be quiet.
to go to daycare or school, whatever.
Keep your head down.
Okay. She's cool.
Your head down?
It is down.
Okay. You like that?
You know, that's cute and all. You got your son playing in your hair. But since y'all already in the bathroom sitting on the floor, girl, why you don't sit him on top of the toilet? I think it would be cuter for him to use the bathroom not in a diaper at almost 4 years old versus him sitting there combing your hair. When I tell you this girl don't got sense that God gave a goose.
Where's my chocolate? Oh.
Are you brushing my hair or not?
No, you're done.
She said daycare / school. I think he going to daycare like the twins did.
You done? You were here. You hear this thing.
Is what?
You hear this your look. You're inside. What? Why can't you? Oh. You want to see human. What is that? What is that? I don't know.
Are you done brushing my hair?
No, not done. Baby.
I just can't wait till he go to school. That
Ear bites.
That way I could do what I
Mommy,
want to do.
ear bites.
Where?
Ear grounds.
Ant bites.
Yes. Yes, ear bites.
And that way I could work.
I use body bites. I just see
This is just not.
spiders.
It's only so much
What is
you
he
can do.
talking about?
You want to keep uploading the same shit every day. Don't fall until you fall, then you fall.
I uploaded.
Hmm?
How can I save it? I even not fasting. Do you understand?
He's not done.
Yeah.
I know my neck's starting to hurt leaning forward like this.
Be quiet.
I want to know why she's sitting on. Why are you sitting on the bathroom floor? Is it because of the lack of furniture that you don't have in your house? Why are you sitting on the floor in the bathroom, girl? No, really. Why are you sitting on the floor in the bathroom, girl? Now, I would rather for her to sit on the floor, because some of y'all may or may not remember. Back in the day, a few years back, Jasmine went on live and she had to go do the number 1 and the number 2. And so she took us with her in the bathroom while she sat on the toilet and pee-peed and poo-pooed in it. So I would rather for her to do this than to do that. I guess things are changing. I guess she got a little older. So she decided not to sit on the toilet and pee and poop while she talked to her YouTube family.
It's like, you know, my kids be paying attention to me when I be talking to them. What do they hear?
Are you ready?
You doing my hair? You done?
No, not yet. Yes. Are you supposed to?
I'm about to lay down. You can do it on my back.
No, me.
Wait, hold on. Lay on this rug. My back is hurting. Oh.
You supposed to hear.
Why is this big grown ass woman laying on the bathroom floor? Why she don't have no shower liner? Sharon, the girl had her curtains nailed up to the window. You want her to have a liner for the shower curtain? Sure. It's her laying on the floor. Well, I would guess at this point, maybe the bathroom clean, y'all. Like, Jason, what are you doing?
What's supposed to hear?
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm reading.
Okay. You only read books.
Mm-hmm.
I know stories. I make these shop chairs for
I'm just tired, y'all.
you here.
I'm tired. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just having a hard time.
I like
I'm having a really hard time.
here's Sunny, here's Lean, here my hair is Lean. Look, here's my hair. All of my
And it's like because I've been in the negative. That's another thing. I've just been so far behind in the negative. I feel like I'm just playing catch up, bro. It's just draining the fuck out of me.
I know is what's your hair.
This is the problem I have with this statement. You're in the negative, and you don't know how to get out the negative. We're laying on the bathroom floor while your son playing in your hair and you talking to your cell phone is not going to get you out of the negative. I definitely know this is not the way to get out the negative. It's like, when she's not on live, do you really think about your personal problems, or do you only think about them when you go live? Because if you thought about your personal problems when you were off live, when you would come live, you would let your audience know what your thoughts are, and again, what you're planning to do to overcome that situation. Jasmine, I've told you guys this for the longest. She always gives us a problem, but she never gives a solution. See, Jasmine thought she was going to be able to DoorDash her way to $200-$300 a day. Well, like Nisha just said, yeah, I mean, you can make money on DoorDash, but shit, you got to do it for like 10, 12 hours a day. Because you have times where it's hot, and then you have 2-3 hours where it's not. And then you got to drive around a lot to go to the hot spots. So me personally, I'm not saying don't do DoorDash, don't do Instacart, don't do this, don't do that, because I would do that in addition to what I got also coming in full time. And that's not YouTube, because let's be honest, Jasmine's she's not even making the money she was making this time last year. She's just not. So Jasmine, for the longest, people have been telling you, girl, go get a job. Because if you had a full-time job, vlog as well, and then do your little DoorDash, and yeah, you're going to be tired. But what Jasmine got to understand is, since you by yourself, you are a single woman with 5 children, and don't none of the daddies pay child support. You got 5 kids and you by yourself, sis. You ain't got no man over there. And when you did have one, you still didn't have one. what used to work for Jasmine doesn't work for her anymore because too many of her audience, I'm not talking about people from reaction channels, I'm talking about her dedicated audience have suggested to her numerous things and on numerous different occasions of what she can do, and she does not do it. So it's just like people ain't gonna keep trying to give you suggestions and help you when you ain't even helping yourself. Like I told y'all the other day. Was that Sunday? Was that yesterday? So now Legend get ready to be in school / daycare. Wherever he going, he ain't going to be there with her, right? Now what you getting ready to do, sis? Now we going to see what you really getting ready to do.
It's like you playing catch up and then...
In my tummy.
Was that yours or my tummy?
Your tummy, you're ugly. A doctor in my kitten. I eat doctor zombie.
You hurting my back. I ain't gonna lie.
You're not Rhoda. It is
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
She's not hates.
It hurting my back.
Exactly. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. How many years have we watched Jasmine do this same situation month after month after month after month after month after month? It's like, girl, no, really, Jasmine, what the hell you want us to do for you? No, really. What can we possibly do for you but sit and listen? We gave you all the advice that we could possibly give. I don't understand why she feels like a job won't help her. Because a job will help her. That's consistent income. And then you still factor in your other streams of income. Because let's be honest, one job alone is not enough, especially when you're doing it by yourself. Now, if you had a full-time job and your man had a full-time job, okay, then you let him go do the extra hustle because you in the house hustling the house. You keeping the house clean, you washing clothes, you doing all that. It's like Jasmine. Your audience has grown past this. They out there trying to figure it out by hook or crook. Because at the end of the day, the first is tomorrow, girl. The landlord don't care nothing about your damn tears. He want his coin. And let's be honest, the internet no longer cares about your... Jasmine, you need to change your mindset. You need to get your life together and go do something. Because you hoping and praying a man gonna come rescue you is not ready to happen. You got to rescue yourself. And then once you start doing better, feeling better, moving better, maybe somebody will come around. But what man wants to deal with this every day, all day? You said she'll never change? Well, that's unfortunate for her. Because I'm going to tell you something. When I got stuff going on and I know I got to do it, I got to change up some things, I got to make something happen, honey, I get on the phone and start crying to my homegirls and crying to my cousin. You know, I get it done. I get my pad out. I sit down. I write down what I need to do. I go on my other side of my path, figure out what I can do to make that work, and boom, get it to work. I've always done that. I've done that since my kids was little, and now that they grown. You got to figure it out. You know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. We living in a time, and we're going to talk about with the B. Simone situation. I'm going to be honest with y'all. That whole B. Simone situation, I wasn't really mad at B. Simone. The only thing I disagree with B. Simone with is because you admitted that you was giving ninjas money. So if you willingly and freely give a man your money, why you can't help your best friend and you see she's struggling? But then that's another thing. I feel like the reason why B. Simone probably didn't really help her is because, like the girl said in what's her name? Was it Shaquita? Shekinah. Shekinah is B. Simone's friend's name. Shekinah said she had to move in with her people, with her family, with her parents. So it wasn't like Shekinah was homeless and staying in the shelter. She had somewhere to go. My thing is this. My friend's struggling. I ain't just going to offer my help. Because I'm telling y'all something. You got to be careful with that because people don't appreciate the kindness of your heart. They don't. They don't appreciate it. Now, I'm not saying B. Simone is that. I'm just saying in general. There are a lot of people that don't appreciate the kindness of your heart. So my friend struggling, girl, unless you open up your mouth and act, closed mouth don't get fed. Sis, ask me. Sis, can I borrow 5,000, 10,000, blah, 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 whatever? Then I'll be like, all right, we'll write up a little contract, you know. But, you know, unfortunately, y'all, you can't help everybody. You just can't. Now, B. Simone admits that she was helping people. You know, she said she paid for people's houses and divorces. And as a friend, I do understand she kind of feeling some type of way because I'm like, well, hold up, sis, I'm your best friend. You buying people houses and paying divorces to people I'm just going to assume that don't carry the title best friend. And I'm over here going through it. And even if I don't ask, you're not going to offer? But that's why she kind of got to understand, since you living in a situation where it's every man for themselves. And sometimes your family won't even be there for you, unfortunately. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain, you got to be there for yourself. And that's what I'm saying for Jasmine, y'all. Jasmine got to be there for herself. Yeah, you ain't got no man over there. You know, you over there doing it by yourself. Yeah, I mean, that's messed up, sis, but that's your reality. Live in it. Just stand in it.
Are you done on my hair?
No.
Oh, my back is hurting.
That was
Hope everything goes well. Thank you.
good.
Hard time with what? Just when you just start off each month in the negative and how, and you gotta play catch up. It's like I'm chasing a mouse and I can't catch up.
So basically what she sounds like she's saying, she started every month in the negative. So what it sounds like she's saying is it sounds like, I don't know this to be certain, y'all. It sounds like Jasmine rent is not caught up. So when she goes into the new month, she's paying whatever, like, okay, so we go, tomorrow's July 1st. So when she paid rent this week, she's paying whatever little bit she owed from June, and now she's paying July. In my opinion, that's what it sounds like when she says she started off in the negative. Well, sis, this is how you circumvent that. You go get a job, Jasmine. So or put up more videos on both your channels. Like, Jasmine's situation is far different than some of y'all in my chat right now, because a lot of y'all don't have social media platforms that are monetized and you can get on there and put up a video or do a live stream and can make however amount of money your live streams or videos make. Y'all got to do it a different way. Y'all got to go to work, or you got to, whatever. You got a lot of other different hustles going on. Everybody don't do social media for a living. So my thing is this: you got ways to make your negative into a positive. But Jasmine's biggest problem is she lazy. She lazy. And lazy people don't get nothing done. Hell, anytime Nika, the lady with the 10 kids, anytime she can go down there to the laundry house and get her job washing and folding clothes, Jasmine, and she don't got no education. You do. Then what's your problem?
Like, my back. My back is hurting.
Lay down, you bad. Lay down.
Hold on, mommy, back is hurting. I don't know if it's because how you sit. You had me have my head down for so long, or what? Oh.
Do you watch your phones?
Mm-hmm.
You phoning big games? What games?
What?
What games?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's true, Perlene.
What is
That's true, Brittany. There are a lot of stay-at-home jobs that Jasmine can do, especially now. Mr. Pterodactyl gonna be in daycare over there roaring, okay? At the schoolhouse, then she could definitely work a stay-at-home job. But y'all got to understand, Jasmine don't want to work. Y'all got to understand too. You said Walmart would be good extra money for her, plus they give benefits too type. Yeah, I mean, anything is extra. Y'all got to understand too. Y'all act like Jasmine is used to working. Jasmine's not used to working. Jasmine had a couple of jobs when she was in college. Jasmine ain't worked on no job 2, 3, 4, 5 years. She's done YouTube longer than she's done anything else in her life. And that's college and working. She's been on YouTube longer than anything else. So Jasmine, y'all, it's not like Jasmine was working up like, okay, Peyton Marie Charles. Peyton came to YouTube when she lost her job that she had been working at for a couple of years. She got laid off. She had been working for years. Gina Janine, another one. She was working in the medical career. She was I forgot what a radiology tech or something like that. So that's not Jasmine, y'all. Jasmine wasn't working jobs that she had been on for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Because she had Philip over there prostituting the women and was living off that money and whatever student loan and grant money she was getting from the schoolhouse. That's what she was doing. That's why she kept popping them babies, because she felt like every time she had a baby, that would give her an excuse to stay at home to why she can't go to work because she ain't got nobody to watch her kids.
No frosting.
Sorry, it itches. I need to wash my hair.
Okay, you done.
I agree, lovely Williams.
What did he
find
ask?
her
I
a
don't know.
job and do
don't pay
YouTube
attention.
on the side at this point.
I just done.
Tell them what you're doing. You brushing mommy hair?
Yes.
He's sitting on my lower.
That's the only thing, Walt. Now she need to carry it.
Bye, boo back.
Who got a big back?
You do that.
You got a big back.
And then, so, do you think this is entertaining? Jasmine, this is not entertaining. Girl, what the hell are y'all talking? We watching you lay on the bathroom floor while your son comb your very thinning hair. This why you can't make no money, girl. Who the hell want to watch this? Jasmine, we gone. Bye. Yeah, Peyton was ex-military too. This is why she can't make any money, girl. Well, that's not content. Like, what are you doing, Jasmine? Laying on the bathroom floor while your son jabbering in the background, combing your hair. When you should be teaching him how to use the bathroom instead of how to grease and part your hair. It'd be the ignorance for me, baby. I can't take it. She's still on the floor, Brittany. I said, this big grown woman on the floor. I said, this is a mess. That's what I'm saying, y'all. These women, I don't be getting it. And let's be honest, y'all. Jasmine's not the only one. There's several Jazzes out there, but child, all of them don't got YouTube channels. But at this point, she did that. She did that because she wants sympathy and empathy from the people. And all I'm saying is, I don't think it's working like that for you no more, sis. A couple years ago, yeah, it worked. Them people will come over here, they'll buy you furniture, groceries. 12.6, baby, 12.6 is gone and forgotten, sis. You don't got it like that no more, Jasmine. You know why, too? You're young, you're older now. When you was doing all that stuff, Jasmine was in her 20s, y'all. This girl's in her 30s now, almost mid-30s. It ain't working like that anymore for her. It just isn't. Jasmine is a grown woman with 5 kids, and she got to act like it. That's all I can really say. You said, Miss Valerie, she better send her something. People are tired and cash apps are drying up. That's not true. No, cash apps maybe for her, but I see people getting cash apps all the time on YouTube. Like, there are a lot of people who love to support but they're giving them content, something that's entertaining and interesting. What Jasmine over there doing, who is being entertained and interested by that? I'm just saying. You said who is loaning out $5,000? I mean, somebody who got it to loan. If you got it one thing's for sure though, I would never give away anything or loan out anything I can't afford to lose. So if you're in a position where even if you got $5,000, but if you gave it to somebody and it would hurt you if you didn't give it back, then you're not in a position to loan it out. She should have been sitting on the floor with her laptop filling out applications while he was sitting on the potty. I know that's just wasted breath on my past. Oh yeah, wasted breath on my part. Yeah, that's true, sis. But you know, stupid is and stupid does. Okay, she could be a surrogate girl, please, not Jasmine. She really dry bagging. Yeah, she. You know, it's like you guys. It's just so hard. I just keep starting the negative and it's just like Jasmine. After all these years, you still resorting to dry bagging. It's like, girl, that is so played and wore out. Like, folks out here trying to get that money, honey. And not the way you doing it. And I'm not saying people still ain't on the internet begging because, I mean, that's still a thing. But a lot of people like, F that begging. Let me go on and figure this out. Let me get that steady Eddie coming in. But she don't want to do that. She need to walk on down to the workforce with Legend. Yeah, maybe years ago, but Jasmine is approaching her 40s. Right, Ram? She's approaching her 40s. It's like, sis, you too old for this when that's the thing. When Jasmine could have got a job a while back. But even if she did, now that Legend's getting ready to go to daycare school, wherever he's going to, all I know is he's not going to be in that house with her the very good part of of the day. Jasmine has finally got all her kids in school full time. Then she needs to take advantage of that. She don't have to leave her house if she don't want to. There's plenty of work from home jobs that Jasmine can work. But Jasmine got it. Y'all, the biggest thing is Jasmine feel like all the people that she watched coming up on YouTube are still on YouTube doing their thing. Jasmine feels like if she go get a job, she feels defeated. Now if half the people she was watching coming up on YouTube, if all of those were working jobs, she would go get a job. But because all the people that she's been watching throughout the years coming up on YouTube don't have jobs and they out here doing whatever they can do on their social media platforms to make money, Jasmine wants to be able to. Y'all notice Jasmine ain't done a promo. When the last time Jasmine done a promo? When has the last time she done a promo? Matter of fact, when her daddy came over there, y'all remember the video we reacted to when her dad and her grandma came over there? She had something in a box up against the wall. And y'all know normally that's where Jasmine, she prop all her little promo stuff up against the wall. She gave the box to her dad. So like I'm saying, y'all, Jasmine has, but it's her own fault. She single-handedly destroyed her own channel. She did that herself. And we try to advise Jasmine not to do that. Because since at the end of the day, you don't shit where you sleep. Okay, where you don't do that. And or where you eat. I'm sorry, that's how you don't shit where you eat. And let's be honest, your YouTube channel is where you eat. And you have came on this YouTube channel and has SHIT on this channel way too many times. And unfortunately for her, it has now came back and bit her. But we warned Jasmine. She didn't want to listen to us. She never does. That's true, Sharon. That's true. It's like someone who had, but even with that being said, Sharon, what I'm saying is she don't even get the free promos. Like I'm talking about the promos, they're giving her the free stuff. She not even getting that. She not getting anything. It is so like someone got to hold her hand to do stuff. But that's what Chrissy did. Chrissy is the one that helped Jasmine grow her channel. And Chrissy had to single-handedly show Jasmine what to do and how to do it. Y'all remember a few years back when we would say every time Chrissy would put up a video, Jasmine would put up a video similar to the context of what Chrissy had going on? It seemed like ever since her and Chrissy fell out, she done fell off. Especially when Chrissy stopped posting consistently like she used to, poor little Jasmine that fell off. But see, that's what happened when you sitting around trying to, share somebody else's likeness when you need to embrace your own likeness. Okay? Which says she need to go cry to Cosway. That child Cosway ain't listening. She ain't got enough engagement on her channel for Cosway to listen. But that's her thing. Jasmine will figure out, hopefully for the good and not for the bad, and hope she figure out sooner than much, much later. Okay? All right, y'all, that's my time. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And we're going to be watching for the Diddy trial, y'all, see what happened. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Remember, serve what you love. Bye.